What's up guys, Keyboardix here. So today I'm going to be doing 5 example solves. So let's get into it. Wait, I have to show you the scramble. This is the scramble. Pause the video if you want to follow along. Yeah, so this is scramble. Remember to scramble with white top and green front. What you immediately see is that this edge is already solved, and this is solved relative to that edge. So I can just do an R prime and that would insert it there. So I think I wouldn't do here because that would cause another rotation. So I do an L prime here, and then do an F prime, and that I will insert that there, and then do an F2. While I'm doing that, I personally think I wouldn't rotate these two. I'd do a D2, and I think that's what I would do in a solve. I'm pretty sure there would have been better pairs like this one, for example, but in the solve, I presumably go with that one. So I would do that, take that out, and that pairs these two. So insert them. When I'm doing that, I'm noticing that this pair is solved. So remember to solve this one next. I rotate again. Now I know when I will insert this pair will be ready to insert. See? You do that. Here what I do is that whenever I need to do that, I personally don't rotate. I put it back, do a U prime, and take this edge out like that. That pairs these two up. Then I would do OLO, followed by PLO. So this is the next scramble. Wait, this is the next scramble. Pause if you like again, white top, green front. And this is how the cube should look after scrambling. So, what I immediately see is that if I insert these two, like that, this one would come down, and if I do an F, that would solve them up. However, this is getting a bit... So what a person would now do is do an L prime, do an R, B prime, B prime, R, U prime, R prime, F, and that solves these two up. Now, what I immediately see is that these two, so I would do U and then do sexy move. The next thing I would do is notice these two. Now, I could do this without rotating, but I personally would do it now rotating. I'll show you why later. I'll do rotate. And I'll tell you now why. Is that when I rotate here, if I had done it over here, I would have to rotate again. And generally, I wouldn't do that. So I just, from the start, rotated here. So I could already see these two. Otherwise, I'd have to rotate and just guess what piece is over here. What I do is take this corner out like there. Put this back, like that, and then I pair them up. Here I would just take this edge like this out, and then solve it like normal. Anti-sew, followed by U-perm. Scramble number 2. Pause if you like, white top, green front. So this is all live. Oh wait, this is the same scramble. Don't do this scramble. This is the right scramble. Oh, white top, green front. This is the scramble. Pause if you like now. This is the real one now. So what I oh my god, the camera is shaking too much. See is that this edge is already solved. Yellow's also pretty good. Oh, even better actually. For this video we'll do white, and then next video we will see. So this isn't exactly a good case, but I do this in a bit of a weird way. I'll do a D, R prime, F2, L, F2, D prime, R prime, and that solves it. It's unusual, you can choose your own way of doing it. Whenever I get this pair, I would probably just take it out. These two are, and I can pair them in. Now what I personally, I'm just having either I can insert this like there, You know what? That's what we do. Also, I recently, instead of doing the F move thing, I learned a new one where put it back and then do this. When I was doing that, I probably would have seen these two and have paired them up, inserted these two, rotate this way, pair them up, and inserted. Now, this is a trick that I have used, and I probably will still use. Whenever you get this OLL, and all these two corners are oriented, you can actually predict what PLL you're using if you know tool look recognition. And I do not know that, but still, you do an R prime and do Y prime. I know that these two are gonna stay, so in general that's good. G perm. Yeah, that was a pretty bad scramble, but anyways, we still have a chance to redeem ourselves. White top, green front. This is the scramble. Oh yeah, and this is not myself, just to tell you. Okay, so I personally would go for a U. This is solved in the back, so I like to keep it in the back. I'll do wide U prime, and that sets these two up. I can do F, R, prime, U2, R2. Now, here is the interesting bit. I know that these two are solved, and I could actually make an X cross by inserting this over here, by doing a sledgehammer with the lefty, like that. Hedge hammer, right? And then I could probably insert it like that. Right? No, that's just too much. I'll just do a U. Here, I would do, this is the X cross done now. I'll pair these two up. U2, sledgehammer, pair them up now. And these two I rotate. And when I'm doing that, I immediately know what this case is going to be. I'm going to have to take it out like that. But take that out like that. Pair these two up. Now I can do that. OLL followed by PLL. That was pretty good. I was thinking of doing an X cross, but I think that was just too much. Anyways. Okay. White top, green front. This is the scramble. No. Oh wait, again. This is the same scramble. Yep, it's the same scramble. Let's do that again. Okay, that was a bit bad. Anyways, so this is the next scramble. And this is pretty good, I would say. So you can just do, put the green on the right, red on the top, in the front, red on the front. R prime, front, D, R prime, and then I should do that. Here, I know that I could do an X cross, but I don't think in a real solve I could do it. So I just do now a U2. And then these two are like that. I'll do R2, U2, R2, U2, R2. These two, take them out. I can pair them like that. Next, we have these two. I don't know if you saw it. And I do something like that. Here, I personally would rotate and then do this and then do that. I don't know a really good case for this one. Sorry. OLL followed by PLL. Anyways, that's the end of this video. See you guys next time. Ciao.